lately I've been talking and dealing with this whole concept of interracial dating. And it's always a hard topic to talk about, and it is quite redundant. But as the years go by, the situations change within interracial dating, as well as the cohort group that we are describing. When I first started on this particular YouTube channel, the most guys that I were coming across were guys who were nerdy, guys who were into tech, guys who were kind of rejected from Black America, and these are the guys that I would see. Some of them high earners, some of them middle class, some of them low earners. But these are the guys I were seeing that were traveling, or guys that were going with other women of other groups, and they were finding and maintaining relationships with them there. That was 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. That story seemed to be constitutive. But now in 2020, the newest group of interracial dating Black men are those who are currently married to Black women. Those who are currently married to Black women, those who have always been not open to interracial dating. They never wanted the pressures of dealing with a white woman, never wanted the pressures of dealing with an Asian woman, never wanted the pressures of dealing with a Japanese woman, never wanted the pressures of any of these situations. But yet, these are the guys that I are seeing commenting the most in interracial relationships, are commenting about their support of interracial relationships, which I find funny because some brothers have been married to Black women for 18 years. Some of them have been married as long as 25 years. Some of them say that they don't want to divorce their wives and that nothing's going wrong. But they definitely understand. And they tell Black men to go marry other groups of women. Why is that? Why are married Black men, guys who say they are happy, telling brothers to seek out other situations? Well, I want to use one brother for an example. I don't want to use his name, but he talks about a Japanese woman that he works with and a Japanese woman that he knows in his personal life. And so let me just stop right there. Even though you're a Black man and you're married to a Black woman, if you're an intelligent brother, if you are smart, if you are hardworking, you will be in the vicinities of women who are also smart and coming from different cultures. You know, if you're the brother that is into medicine, you're the brother that is into law, you're the brother that's into business, and you're very successful, life is going to take you into other communities. Even though you're married to a Black person, you're going to deal with other people, especially if you're collegiately or academically qualified. You can't help but run into these people. You're going to run into a lot of colleagues, and it doesn't have to be that these things are on a sexual situation for women. But you work with them. You work next to them. And what you're going to observe from this brother that I was talking to in the chat is that the way that they treat them as a person, just the femininity that they get as a friend, and that can shock you. A lot of sisters don't understand that the femininity that our niceness that a woman would give to a man, that is not Black, and it doesn't have to be sexual. That makes a brother wonder, like, wow, she's giving me this niceness, this appreciation, although I know that she may do this for everyone else, but I wonder what else is she like outside of this, or what else does her culture have to offer me? Because you could work with a Black woman and you're not getting anything sexual from her, but the niceness or the femininity might not be there, okay? And when you're dealing with other groups and that niceness and femininity is there, it makes you go back and question your own marriage. Why am I not getting this basic treatment? I've been a provider. I've been working for many years. I've been doing this and that with my wife. Why do I not get these things? Secondly, if your friend or family member or even child, right? So friend, brother, colleague around your age or your son. The one brother says his son is dating an Asian girl. His son has never been treated in this way by any, black woman. And the father, who's his father, been married for 30 years, the Asian girl is giving him treatment that his wife has never given him. And you meet guys that, like, for example, I have a friend that is a Nigerian that is married to a Polish woman, and I saw the treatment that he gets from her. I can honestly tell you that I've never gotten that treatment from a black woman before. But because of my views, I've tried to X this out of my mind. I've X'd that out, and I try to, whatever, say it's not important. And for me, those things are not as important. But, it's like, well, I was in a happy relationship. I was like, wow, but, that is something nice to have. And when guys see this, it makes them rethink, did I make the right choice? This is the biggest group of guys who I believe by 2025 will be divorcing their wives. And this is why a lot of sisters will be divorced in 2020. Because of this. And it's going to be because of the guys who are committed to black women and have been for so long. And it's not that sisters have done anything to them directly, like being rude or being mean. It's just that for some guys, the cultures that they are around, even in a non-sexual way, has their minds wondering about what else is in store for them. And this is the biggest group of interracial daters, I believe, that we are not looking at. Those are the guys who are currently, let's say, all black, or especially been with black women, or I wouldn't call them B1, because B1 is definitely, under in no circumstances you're dealing with black women, good or bad. But these are the guys who have always given black women the number one priority, who are going to go and get something different. The late bloomers to interracial dating. So guys, what do you think? Subscribe, hit the bell, let me know what you think. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. All my contact information is in the first comment. Peace.